Here's an update on the E320 CDI. I had a video a few months ago showing you how to start the car when it would refuse to start, showing a ESP error. It was related to the switched ground that this brown and yellow wire provides the ground to the SAM. So I was jumping the car by connecting a jumper to this wire from the frame of the car, and so my mechanic told me the ECU is bad, so I sent that out to be repaired or inspected. The company I sent it to told me the ECU was functioning properly, and so I paid $90 to have them tell me that, and I put it back in the car. The car seemed to start fine for a few starts, and then it would refuse to start. And then so I would jump it with the little wire from this ground to the frame, and I was getting by like that. And then the last time I was driving the car, it just shut off, which was new to the problem. Before, it would just refuse to start. So I let the car sit for a while and randomly decided to start playing with it, and it started up fine for a few starts, and then the same problems again. So I took it to my mechanic again. They insisted it was the ECU and assured me that his son had the same car and they had to do the same thing. It was having the same no start problem, and they replaced the ECU and it worked fine. So I went ahead with that. It was $1,700, and it was like $1,200 for the ECU and some for diagnosing the problem again and reprogramming the new ECU. Anyways, the car starts fine. Starts fine, and I've put 300 miles on the car since the repair, and I haven't had any issues, except I was doing my oil last night and saw I have a transmission cooler line leak, so that's good. It's just rusted through. And but anyways, before I finally went ahead with the repair at my mechanic for the ECU, I was hesitant to do that because I didn't want to just throw money at it and it not solve the problem. So I took my carpet up because someone suggested the CAN bus might be bad. So if you have a leaky sunroof, you can get moisture in here, which I do have a leaky sunroof, I think. So I cleaned off these grounds, and they weren't really that dirty. It didn't make a difference. But I also checked the CAN bus. Someone on a Facebook group suggested that this can get dirty or corroded and will cause all sorts of electrical issues, because it's where all the modules connect to each other and communicate through. And this is just a connector to connect all the grounds together. And this was clean, so anyways, that was just something I tried that didn't make a difference. And it was the ECU all along. I wish I just went ahead and trusted my mechanic and went with that. And yeah, I no longer have an ESP error displaying on the dash, so it must have, I'm assuming that was just the bad ECU.